Howdy folks, I'm here in the basement home studio and I'm touching up my accordion, preparing it for recording. It's kind of hard to see what you're doing with either hand in the accordion. But you have to look at the right hand from the side, and it can kind of trip you up sometimes, and I don't want to take any chances. So I am going to cut my piano playing fingers off. I'm going to put a little piece of tape on one of these strings, or one of these keys that I keep missing, so I can remember which one it is. Now, the accordion is kind of a strange instrument to record. One of the reasons for that is that it's even hard to put on, is that it's always changing in size. It can go from completely compact out to maybe tripling in size. And so where do you put the mics, But luckily, especially since these buttons are a little messed up, this accordion has always had some quirks, and I think the basement had a little too much humidity for it. Some of the keys are sticky, like the bassiest one that I have to use. You push it in, it stays in. And it's not like a piano note where it's just dead and doesn't do anything. The accordion, that note is constantly playing every time you move it, so that can be a real problem. So what I have to do is just not push it in all the way and hope for the best. So let me practice my part a little bit. Got green for the very highest note, red for that upper C octave. And these notes were back from like Trains Across the Sea. Anyway, sometimes I'd be in a real hurry in that band to get my hands in the proper position. That song I had to play a whole bunch of different parts, and I'd have a split second to get back in accordion mode, and it would be really nice to have those two pieces of tape there. I've added on a few extra markings for today, but these are still pretty helpful because I know the first note is between them and the lowest note is right there. For some reason I'm having trouble reading that piano interface vertically. Take a look at it. Could you play from this angle? Yeah. So I have a lot of respect for accordion players. They're all really close together. They all feel exactly the same except for one, which has a tiny indentation. Know why they couldn't put like little triangles and squares like Xbox or PlayStation buttons on them? Why they couldn't make them a little bit different, put Braille on them, put something on them. I'll never know. Maybe someday. Okay, so let me practice my part a little bit. Bear with me. Gotta figure out like where to start from closed or open. Gotta get the whole swing of it too. So even marked it, and I still couldn't figure out which one it was. This might take a while. And these are all kind of sticky. They all take different amounts of pressure to push them all down. Luckily they're not dynamic like a piano, so it doesn't really matter how hard you hit them. As long as you don't hit that one. I think these are all fine, it's just that one little stinker. Yep. The black ones have always been great. It's that one I've tried filing away around the edges. I don't know. Accordion is an even more complicated instrument than it looks. Got all these different settings. I believe I'm on the highest one right now. The highest one is in that one. I kind of like that. A little grace note there. That's how to do it. 1, 3, 2, 1. So thumb, 3, 2, thumb. Keep the thumb there. See? Pushed a little too hard. It's going to be embarrassing having to cut and paste this all together. Hopefully, if that isn't the case, I can just pound it out in under 50 takes. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not too worried. it would be easy to edit. But I want to have the live feel, you know? I always want to have the live feel. But sometimes when you have the live feel, you also have this feel like the musician is more struggling with it than feeling it. As very well be my case today. You know, a couple notes just come a little late, or it doesn't sound like he's really lagging, more like he's stuttering. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use this wide diaphragm condenser mic in the Omni setting, and I'm going to have it maybe a little over 3 feet away. And hopefully that won't catch too much of the button work, but it'll still be a nice full attack. I played the accordion a while earlier and moved my head around it while it was just playing in front of me, and I think I know where the loudest place to have the microphone would be. I think the sound just kind of, you know, blasts more or less straight out of here. So I'm gonna try and aim that at the microphone, or aim the microphone at that. Oh yeah, take you off. The mic stand doesn't work right. Making an album is incredibly demanding. You think, well, you know, just play your parts. It's not that easy. First of all, your instrument probably has something wrong with it. And there's probably some kind of technical detail, and there's always noise. There's always some kind of noise. Look at this. He's chewing himself. He'll probably stop, and I can always get rid of him. But he'll probably just stop. It's good for moral support. Let's see. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a little bit more setting up time. So I'm just going to stop this and let you guys think about all that.